Yo, yiggity, yo! We're back, guys. We're back again on episode 2 of season 2 of Cuddle Talk. If you don't know me, I am Sadari.
What's going on? This be your boy John.
You gotta speak up into the microphone.
No, they can hear me.
I guess. We are consistently going to be arguing about this because John does not speak up.
I have when I listen to my podcast, this Blue Yeti pick up everything. Pick up ants.
Hey, Blue Yeti, we would like a sponsor. Because John just said it, they're not a sponsor, but if you want to be, we're so open for it. So we're back for another episode. I know we've been gone for a little bit, but we're back, and we have 2 very special guests. One of them I've known for, she just told me, 10 years, so it's been a decade. We've known each other for a decade. We met at Tallahassee. She was a student at FSU, and I was a student at FAMU. Through mutual friends, we met each other, and the friendship kind of clicked, and we've just been friends together. So, guys, listen up. This person is one of the strongest people I know. She is extremely active in Black Lives Matters and anything that has to do with what am I trying to say? The marginalization of Black and brown people, and making sure that our community is doing what they have to do to make sure that we're here and that we're heard and that we're consistently fighting for our rights and for the rights of Blacks and browns and other marginalized groups. This is my friend and her lovely husband, Jasmen and Asa.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Thank you for having us. We're really excited.
Well, I'm excited to have you guys. So, for those of you that are listening, like I said, Jasmen and Asa are a part of the Black Lives Matter Association that is connected in Broward. I might have said it wrong. I said it wrong.
It's okay.
I'm saying it wrong, so please... apologies. I don't offend. But they are part, because Broward has their own, not separate, but their own, like, how would you guys explain it?
Yeah. So, like, there's the Black Lives Matter as, like, an organization. Mm-hmm. And then there's the Black Lives Matter movement, which is just, like, a loosely connected set of organizations across the country that are just working for Black folks' freedom and liberation from police brutality and whatever. So it's like we are not connected to the national organization. We're just part of the movement, and we created our own org now.
Okay, so
with the help of a whole bunch of other people.
So how long y'all been doing it for?
So BLMAB started in 2016.
After the shooting in Charleston.
Okay.
We started.
That happened in 2016, but I've been doing this work since 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been doing it since the end of 2014 into 2015. So that's how we met in the work.
So you guys are married. You guys have now been married for a year and 4 months. And that's how you guys met. How did you guys meet? How did the love start? This is Cuddle Talk.
You tell your story.
So, in 2000, is that 2015? It's 2015.
Yeah.
In 2015.
End of 2014, yeah.
2014, I guess.
The very end.
The end of 2014, Mike Brown was killed in Ferguson.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And with anytime you all can see now from the mass shootings, anytime something happens that's egregious, people kind of feel it in their stomachs.
Right.
And especially with Black folks, and it got really bad with Mike Brown. I feel like everybody was like, they took like a collective gut check when they seen Mike Brown laying out in the streets.
Right.
And it just led to this wave of people wanting to get active and involved. So we were already working in Broward County trying to build out like an organization. I was working with the Dream Defenders, an organization of like black folks that were actively fighting back against police brutality and against the carceral state. But Mike Brown happened, and then we really wanted to have a huge protest. to kind of bring to bear the pain that everybody was feeling, right? So y'all know what Art Basel is, right?
Yeah.
So Art Basel is this huge artsy event where all these people from across the world come down to Miami and converge to look at art, right? So we said we was going to disrupt that shit. Because they're coming here and they don't understand what's been happening, right? So they're coming here to frolic and look at art and shit, and we're getting shot in the street. Right?
Yeah, and they don't even know that Art Basel is in the community that the Puerto Ricans and the blacks created, you know.
And got gentrified out of. Right. So we decided we was going to disrupt it. So we hosted a huge march. We had thousands of people, Block 95. Took over the streets for hours, disrupted Art Basel, and really bring to bear the killing of Mike Brown. And in the traffic that we created, she got stuck in the traffic. And I'm assuming she was like, who are the cool ass people that did this? So the next week, I think, or the next few days, we had a meeting to like kind of bring the energy together and put it towards a good place. And she came to the meeting.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. I had just left my job at DCF. I had just quit, was looking for work. My parents live down here, so I was always coming back and forth. My parents live actually near here. There's never traffic on 75.
I remember exactly where your parents live.
Right.
It's changing now because, you know, a lot of people...
It's going further west. But, I mean, this was 4 years ago. There's never traffic on 75. So I was like, what is happening? Like, what is going on? It's a Friday night. What's happening? Get home, turn on the TV, and they show this march that's happening that had backed the traffic all the way up from Miami to up here. Like, it was so bad. At the same time, this is like juxtaposed to what's happening in Ferguson and what's happening everywhere. People are taking over highways. So I was like, I need to be a part of this. Like, I don't have no job. Like, I need to be a part of this. So the next day I went to another protest, and then they took over the highway again on the Sunday of Art Basel. So I went out there again, and then found a follow-up meeting. Saw him, he was facilitating the meeting. So saw him at the meeting. This was in December. And then less than a week later, got arrested. And he happened to be at FSU at a graduation. And nobody knew who I was. Like, I didn't know him before that. I didn't know the rest of the people. So everybody was like, who is she? Right. She's been arrested. What's happening? And then after that, he was all concerned. And then, next thing I know, I was moving into his house. Like, guess we're doing this now. Guess we're doing it. Taking over his space.
But it all moved really quickly. And I think a little bit of it was because she didn't have a place down here. She was living with her parents after she left Sanford, was it?
No, Sarasota.
You originally from there?
No, I'm originally from down here. I was in Sarasota for work.
She just said her parents live like close to here.
But
down
a lot
here.
of people change and stuff. Like my from my dad's side, they from Live Oak, but my dad migrated down here.
I got you.
From down here.
But yeah, she didn't have a place, so she was kicking it at my house a lot, right? And then she left like one shoe, and then two shoes, and then like we moved in. Well, she was probably living at my house maybe like 3 months after we first met.
Right.
Like in years.
And then how long after that were you like, nah, I'm gonna lock this down. She ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. I feel like it was because when we first started talking, we said very intentionally that we didn't want to have a relationship because I think she had just gotten out of something. I was just chilling. So we had made that clear, and then I feel like maybe a couple more months down the road, we just decided to make it official.
Right. I think that's because John and I were the same way. Like, we met on like Tinder, which is I was like, Tinder, you don't take it serious. We met at Tinder, we talked. And then John was going through this whole process with his tradition where he couldn't like go out, do anything. So we weren't really like, he even said it. He's like, if this is going somewhere, like I'm not gonna, like, I'm telling you now, I might take a while. Like if I decide to like make this real, I was like, cool, whatever. Like I was tired. Like I had just, I had just gone through my own thing And I was like, I don't care. And I went through my whole phase.
So the other persons?
Yes, I went through my other people. And I was just like, I don't want to keep doing this. So I'm cool with just us being friends and hanging out and talking. And it wasn't like a month after he said that. He was like, you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, sure. So we went a whole year with like a relationship, and then a year later we're living together, and then like 2 months later we're engaged. So it's like, for us it happened. I kept telling John, I was like, I'm just waiting to like fall out of the clouds because this is moving so fast. And I just can't believe that it literally is happening, and how easy and effortless it feels to be with you.
Right.
Yeah, because when a couple months before I met her, like, you know, I was finishing up my whole phase, but I wasn't really getting females. And me and my mom got this relationship. Like, I talked to her about everything. So one day I like, Mom, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I ain't getting no dates, no nothing. Like, you know, like, what's going on? Like, I was going there. She said, you know, you going through a time where, you know, I was, you know, was making that next step in my religion, you know. So she was like, maybe it was just a sign that you need to calm down. So, you know, I was when I first knew about Tinder, first time I was at FIU interning, and I seen all like the posts, you know, the advertisements and all that stuff.
Sorry right, sorry left.
And it was like, I forgot the dude's name, but he was like, bro, that's where you meet chicks. That's when you meet chicks at. So I was like, all right, cool. So I tried it. The first time I didn't really get it, so I deleted it. Then for some reason, I guess, you know, I was around my best friends and stuff, and I was like, let me get this again. Let me see, you know, what can I do, you know. Just like what she told me, like she met like probably like one or two persons from there, and I did too, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't my vibe, you know what I'm saying. So when I seen her, I'll never forget, like, we had the little match thing. She matched me, and I was at the Marlins it was like a workshop or something like that, career day or whatever. So I was talking to her and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and I was like, man, let me get the number, you know. So pretty much like, yeah, like it clicked, and then when we seen each other in person, you know, I knew it was real because, like, I never had that type of connection with somebody, you know, at first sight, you feel me? So yeah. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this chance and get. I even told her, like, man, I'm gonna get rid of all my hoes, because really I was tired of it. I was really like, I was like, ain't no point, because I was busy anyway. Like, I'm a very ambitious person, so I told her that, you know, she probably didn't believe me. You know, I ain't good, but
just like, no.
And then, like, what's really set it off was, you know, mind you, before her, like, I was in a relationship too for about 3-4 years on and off, and then I was dating and stuff. And my mom, you know, she probably only seen like 2 girls, you know, that actually, like, because those ones actually dated. But I invited her to one of the drummers that we had. It was like a party and stuff and whatnot. And my mom was like, everybody was like, you ain't never bring nobody here. I'm like, cuz, it's like, I ain't feel it, you know. So when they seen her, they're like, yeah, it's real. I don't know who that girl is. How long y'all been talking about? I said, it's only been, about almost a month or so, or whatnot. So my mom always talk about the story all the time, even at the wedding. She was like, she called me mom the first day. You know, so
I don't remember this. Like, she says it to this day, and I swear I don't remember I did it. Like, yeah. I'm confused. So it's like, because when we were dating for the longest, all I did was say Miss A, Miss A, Miss A, and then when we got engaged, his godbrothers and sisters were like, you need to stop calling her Miss A. She's your mom now. And
you said mom before we got engaged, though.
But I don't.
I remember, like, you said mom one day, and then you talk.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm guessing the same happened.
I mean, yeah, I would say definitely. I feel like So I think part of it was circumstances. Part of it, I believe, was the universe. Because, like I told you in the hallway, like he was in Tallahassee at the same time we were. Yeah. Right.
So
like
you from down here too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And even some of the places we grew up around, like the complex that I used to live in as a kid, like he used to go over there. Like he had a girlfriend over there. He went to Miramar High. I used to go to band camp at Miramar High. Like there's so many times. Yeah. There's so many times we could have connect. Like him growing up, the barbershop he went to was the same barbershop my dad went to with my brother.